Get great partners. Make a list of qualities that would be necessary in great partners in any aspect of life. Example, your assistants, managers, power partners, significant others, and etc. You need to surround yourself with the right people that's going to keep you positive, that's going to keep you want to keep on working, that's going to want success for you. Your assistant should want to make sure that you're successful, that everything's organized, because that's the way that she can keep her job and also the company can keep on making money. Power partners wants to be able to motivate you so that you can motivate them and you can help each other increase, your revenue streams. What are you doing right now and who are you associating yourself with? You need to find the right people to surround yourself. Cut out negative people. Yes, you have them. You can't tell me that there is nobody negative in your life. There's at least one or two. And if you can't find one, look in the mirror. Make a list of all the people who you are frequently in contact with in your life and determine if they're positive or they're negative. Sometimes we have to admit that it's our parents, our sisters, our husbands, our brothers, our wives, our whoever, our best friends. We have to be able to look into that. And I'm not saying cut them out of your life. I'm saying give them the talk. Tell them, hey, look, I'm trying to create positivity in my life. The last thing I need is somebody who's spewing out negativity. I want to create success in my business, success in my life, and this is what I want to do from now on and who I want to surround myself with. So Gandhi said, I will not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet. So pay attention to that, okay? Be honest with yourself and write the answers to the following questions. Take a piece of paper right now, write this out. Be honest, right? Brutally honest. What is your potential? How much can you do in one day, in 1 hour, in 15 minutes? And why are you not doing it every day? You all know that you can live to higher potential, but we're not taking advantage of that every day. Now, if it's the weekend and you say, Michael, I just want my weekend, that's fine by me, but why are you not doing it between Monday and Friday? Why are you leaving a minute early before you're supposed to be leaving? Why can't you stay an extra hour? Well, Michael, I don't get paid for it. Yeah, I understand, but why wouldn't you want to spend an extra hour so that you can be better at what you're doing, learning? Keep the pipeline full, right? Your calendar needs to be full of the next week of events and activities, of meetings, of events. Okay, open spots in the calendar means less business, right? The smaller, the lesser that your pipeline is full, the less that you're going to be able to create business. Even if you just look at the numbers game, right? When they say power of numbers, if you have 100 potential people in your pipeline and the other guy has 50 people in his pipeline, okay, if you both convert 20%, you're going to create more leads and more sales than he is. He's going to get 10, you're going to get 20. It's all about numbers. How many people can you put in your pipeline? And how can yourself be committed to be able to make sure that you go through them fast? Write your goals down. Write your goals down right now. That's very much an important thing. I have a notepad, a yellow notepad. I have a stack of them, right? And, I actually write down all my goals in that notepad. This is what I want to do. This is where I want to, this is where I want to go. But the main thing is, what are the most accomplishments I want? And then I look at it on a daily basis. But I'll tell you guys right now, okay? I skip days. I forget days. I'm not going to say I'm perfect. But I try to make a commitment by looking at it. Look at it daily as much as I can. But if you can't do that, do it weekly. Say, hey, I'm going to look at my goals every Monday morning. All right? It's okay to miss a day. There's this thing in healthcare where they say if it was not written, it was not done. Well, I thought about doing it, but you didn't write it, so you didn't really do it. It's not documented. I want you guys to actually document things down. Review your finances. When was the last time you reviewed your finances? When's the last time you sat down with your accountant? Businesses, review them, and so should you. Now, reviewing it allows you to calculate how to increase it. Because if you know what your finances are, how much your expenses are, how much your earned income is, how much your revenue is, you're going to say, hey, well, I need to look at this and say, if I really want to be better, I need to then do more. If I want to have a better life, I'm going to have to increase my revenue by 40%, by 50%, to be able to afford the other things I want in life for next year, for the next 5 years, when I have kids, when I have grandkids. Have a weekly goals meeting. See if you met your target. Meet with your family. Meet with your team in the office. Have a weekly goals meeting, right? See if you met your targets. Set new targets. Find out who to work with to increase the targets. You will never hit a target if you don't see it. So in order to see it, document it. Write it down. Have accountability with other people. You should definitely ask people who have been successful for guidance. The real successful people enjoy sharing with other people. They just do. Identify one or two people who are more successful than you that you can go to for guidance and get some advice. Arrange to meet or speak to them for guidance. And listen, you're asking for a favor, so you better pay for lunch. You better pay for dinner. You better pay for some snacks, right? Never ever get advice from broke people or unsuccessful people. Sometimes the people who you seek advice from, you should be able to look at what are their finances. What have they accomplished? If you're in real estate, for example, do you want advice from somebody that sold one house last month, or do you want advice from somebody that sold 10 houses last month? That's a question you always have to ask yourself. Wherever you are, if you want to elevate yourself, go for the person that's above you. And if that person doesn't want to give you time, forget him or her, go to the next person. If you can't find a real live person, find somebody that provides training online, that could be a mentor online. It doesn't have to be a live mentor. There are other ways to be able to increase your knowledge and guidance. Do what others refuse to do. Right? Make a list of what others around you are unwilling to do. The novice and unsuccessful people do not like discomfort. Success is going over pain and discomfort. So like Jerry Rice, like the saying right here, today I will do what others won't, so tomorrow I can do what others can't. This part, a lot of people I talk to have problems with it, and I truly understand and I can believe on their feelings. But you must be willing to fail. A lot of people put failure as such a negative word. And whenever I say this, a lot of people say, no, I don't want you around me because you're negative thinking. You're saying you want to fail. And I'm explaining to them this, is that failure is the first step to finding out what is success. Because you don't know if this thing is the right thing or is the success until you know what failure is. And you don't have to experience failure. You can see that other people failed before, right? So that's what we try to do with a lot of our training, is that we experience those failures before and we don't want you to feel it. So here's the solution, okay? You can't win if you don't play, right? That's the lottery motto, but it's the truth. We see somebody who wins the lottery sometimes and say, oh, they got lucky. No, they didn't get lucky. They created action by playing the game. So you can't tell them that they got lucky. They played. You did it. That's why they won. I want you to name me one person who is successful that did not fail big at one point. Gretzky said, you miss 100% of the shots you never take. What shots have you not taken that you've seen somebody else succeed on?